Hey guys, Wade Willis here for Wade's Weeb Reviews. Here to talk to you guys today about episode 12 of Higurashi Go, and they were calling it part 4 of the Cursed Deceiving arc. Lots to unpack here. For those of you that have watched the original anime, at least through to Kai, at this point it's not really the Curse Killing arc or a flip of it. They've totally switched it to the Massacre arc. And actually, someone commented in my live reaction video for this episode saying that basically it's a speed run of that Massacre arc, which I I really like that, and I agree 100%. It has become a speed run of that Massacre arc now. I enjoyed the episode overall. It was one of my least favorite of the 12 so far. It was still a fine episode. What happened in the episode? Keiichi and his friends complained to Child Protective Services. Then they complained to kind of the elders in the town. And because that was not taking anything further, they needed to go to and complain to Shion and Mion's grandmother, who's like the head of the Sonozakis. If they were able to sway Mion and Shion's grandmother, the old hag, as they call her, then the townspeople, the heads of the town, they would go along with it and go and protest Child Protective Services more. So again, it's just a lot of talking and kind of politics that was going on in this episode. It was fun to see Keiichi kind of just go ham on the old hag. Teppei, he in the beginning of the episode, he like knocked over a thing from a shrine. I think this is probably to try to get us off a scent, but we know from the original arc he is kind of the target of this arc. And if he dies in it, I don't think anyone's going to be sad. We might throw a party. I did want to note that we got to see Mion and Shion's mom, who is incredibly hot. I don't know what the heck the Sonozakis are, you mean drinking or eating, but man, that mom is incredibly good looking. I am a bit unsure of what the hell happened to the grandma and was she ever hot? If you guys have opinions on that, I'd love to know. But I have a feeling that she might have been hot and maybe the stress of being the head got to her after a long time period. But I digress. I'm going to go into like theories and predictions now. So if you don't want any possible spoilers or anything like of that nature, again, these are just like ideas that I've had or that people have commented. So yeah, this is the time to turn off the video if you don't want to hear any of those. Guys, we're going to have a reveal of Takano being bad in some way. Even in the original Curse Killing arc, by this point, she was kind of revealed as like shady a bit. And you start getting suspicions of her being not how she appears. If you guys remember, she picks up Keiichi in the rainstorm right after Keiichi thinks that he kills Teppei and stuff. I believe that's how I'm remembering it. And there's the whole weird thing with the bat going missing, all this stuff. I think they were starting to foreshadow a little bit with Takano in this. When in the beginning of the episode, she shows up and Rika has like a weird exchange because Rika remembers everything, as we know, guys. And you see that Rika's kind of like uneasy being around Takano. Even if you hadn't played the visual novel or watched the original anime, I feel like you could have picked up on that. But yeah, I feel like they're gonna have to do something with that. Again, guys, we're at like episode 12. It's too early to have everything happily resolved, like how it looks like it's going to possibly happen in this, because that ain't gonna happen. We still have at least 12 more episodes, and I feel like if we don't get a reveal of Takano soon, it's gonna really mess with the pacing, because we kind of need to find that out, especially if this show's only one season. We're gonna have to find out. Maybe she isn't completely the big bad. Maybe it's that other lady who was kind of her superior. But Takano's role is going to have to be revealed soon. I feel like the reveal will happen next episode or the one after, but it'll be in this arc. And I also think that we're gonna see that the town's population is destroyed for the first time, because that did happen in the original Curse arc, and them kind of leaving that out would be very kind of strange in my opinion, because at that point, that's when I started realizing like what the hell's like I started realizing there's like a deeper thing going on in the city. So I think they're gonna have to have that reveal. My opinion, I think they're gonna show at the end that there was a gas leak, um, and I feel like they're gonna have it as like they're gonna say like one survivor, and the following episode they might start it off like how they started off Kai, where they're kind of 30 years later or whatever, and Reina was the only survivor, and then we may go into Reina's arc and kind of see the stuff with her family and all of that shit going on. But I don't know. I'm a bit unsure of where they're gonna go with everything. And I have one more theory or guess, and it is probably the stupidest one. But if I'm right, I'm gonna be super pumped. But I have a feeling that Satoshi will kind of like wake up from a coma and save Satoko from Tepe, and we're gonna get a reveal of Satoshi's like actual existence other than like him being missing. So that's kind of my thought. But I'd love to know what you guys thought of this episode and what you guys are thinking of the arc. And again, guys, I'd love to know your guys' predictions. I'm pretty lost right now. And yeah, just in the comments, put spoiler and do the returns like you guys have been doing. You guys have been doing an awesome job with that. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think. I am really at a loss, and I'm just throwing spaghetti at the wall right now. And yeah, guys, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you like the video, leave a like. It helps a lot.